evolving eras, exploring news, trends, issues, and norms across historical ages. And now, here remembers Amar Raven Yuna, Aquino Justin, Carta John Rainier, Crisante Aaron, Lagradilla Mark Lordi, and Talisik Amaron Bruce. Today, we embark on an exciting journey through time, not as historians but as explorers, seeking to unravel the stories that have woven the fabric of our present. Our adventure will traverse four distinct epochs: the pre industrial, industrial, electronic, and new information ages. Beyond the textbook and dates, we're here to uncover the living essence of these eras and how they've shaped the world we inhabit today. So, let's embark together on this voyage through history with curiosity as our compass and knowledge as our destination.
Now, let's talk about pre-industrial age. Here, we will talk about use, issue, trends, and norms. Now, let's move to news. People discovered fire, developed paper from plants and woods. The production was relatively simple. They developed how to forge weapons and tools with stone, bronze, copper, and iron, although the number of specialized crafts was limited. Next, let's talk about issue. Life was very hard during the pre-industrial age. Poverty, famine, war, plague, flooding, failed harvest, harsh taxation, and poor hygiene, or the disappearance of valuable resources in pursuit of commercial gains, and others are resulting in high death rates, especially among young people. Ang sabi daw po dito, noong panahon daw po ang pre-industrial age, napakahirap daw po ng buhay. At ang mga naging issue daw po noon ay ang kahirapan, gutom, at tigmaan at iba pa po. So, bali, mahirap po at maraming issue noon po nung pre-industrial age.
Trends of pre-industrial age. So, yung prehistoric device nila is yung atlatl. Prehistoric societies developed various forms of atlatls to suit different hunting and throwing needs. This led to a trend of atlatl adoption for a wide range of prey animals. Yung atlatl daw po is a hunting technology which was invented at least 17,000 years ago by Upper Paleolithic humans in Europe. Yung atlatl daw po is nagbibigay ng additional velocity and thrust compared to ordinary spear throwing because they allow the hunter to stand farther away from the prey. Tinawag daw po itong atlatl dahil sa mga Aztec na tawag nila dito nung dumating sa yung mga Spanish. Unfortunately, for the Spanish, the Europeans had forgotten how to use them.
Norms. Pre-industrial age, societies share certain social attributes and forms of political and cultural organization, including limited production, a predominantly agriculture economy, limited division of labor, limited variation of social class, and parochialism at large. So, dito naman po, ang pre-industrial na lipunan ay may mga tiyak po na katangian sa lipunan at anyo ng pampolitika at cultural na organisasyon. Kasama na ang mga limited production, a predominantly agriculture economy, and so on po.
Industrial Age.
Into the news of industrial age. Prehistoric devices. Sewing machine. News covered advertising emphasizing sewing machine is more convenient and time-saving benefits. So, ang nag-invento daw po ng sewing machine is si Elias Howe noong 1845. Siya daw ang first patent for a sewing machine was granted to him in 1846. Noong 1846 daw po ay hindi niya agad naibenta yung mga sewing machine na naimbento niya. Instead, he faced challenges in marketing and defending his patent. It was not until later that he was able to successfully license his inventions and profit from it. Elias Howe's sewing machine patent was a big deal. It made making clothes much faster and changed how things were done in the clothing industry.
And here is the news in industrial age. Device is newspaper. Labor movement during the industrial era, there were many problems concerning the condition of workers. The labor movement demands better working conditions for workers and organizes the wages and working hours for the entire company or industry. And now, let's go on with the trend. Consumerism in the use of mechanized and factory-based production of goods. The quantity of goods or product increase. That is why in this era, the consumption of many products is encouraged, so consumerism has become a trend. Now let's go on with the issue. The device is newspaper. Children were frequently used as laborers throughout the industrial period since it was the belief that they were less expensive and easier to obey orders. Children who are typically deprived of schooling and appropriate health care until they are 6 or 7 years old are then immediately put to work in mines and factories. Norms. Class division. Class division increased as a result of the unequal distribution of the newly acquired wealth due to the period's amazing economic expansion and technological advancement, which generated new employment opportunities. Industrialization resulted in the emergence of new social classes.
Electronic age. News. A revolutionary smartphone. The first touchscreen phone released to the market was the iPhone, which was officially announced on January 9, 2007 and was released in the United States on June 29, 2007. Why this called revolutionary? Because you have a compact computer or smartphone all in one device and can fit in your pocket. Format innovation. The shift to audio and video continues, with the more news outlet offering podcasts and video content like YouTube, TikTok, and other platforms. Many people have their smartphones, and because of that, they easy to them to create or consume videos and contents anytime, anywhere by the use of your smartphones. In the news media due to digital online platforms, because many people have access in digital platforms, uploading content in internet, but the quality is being disregarded, or the information details is not clearly stated in the news or content. Norms. Digital news sources. Younger generation don't seek out news, but let it come to them via social media, among other media. Well, when they woke up in the morning, the first they do is check their phones. While checking their phones, they unintentionally see the news or headlines on their notif while they do some other things on their smartphones.
New information age. This includes news trends, issues, and norms. World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, commonly referred to as the Web, WWW, or W3, is a collective term for any publicly accessible websites or pages that internet users can access on their local computers and other devices. Users can access the linkages between these pages and documents by clicking on them to access more information. News. We entered a completely new era, which we dubbed the information age, when British computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee created the World Wide Web in 1989. Access to and control over information started to be seen as a defining feature of human civilization. 30 years later, we have now entered the speed of the information age, which is characterized by both the availability of information and the speed at which we are able to process it. The most significant era defining force, social networking. Even though social media usage differs by generation, one still observes news differently. A full 2020 Pew research found that younger generations turn to their digital gadgets while elder groups over 50 still favor television. Only the youngest members of Gen Z predominantly use social media when using digital devices, while the rest use websites and applications. Issues. Concerns regarding privacy have grown significantly in the digital age. There is a chance that this information will be misused and abused because governments and businesses are gathering, storing large amounts of personal data. Despite the fact that there are numerous and diverse ethical concerns, concentrating on just four is beneficial. The acronym PAPA can be used to condense these. Norms. Several norms and trends have emerged, shaping the way people interact with technology and information. Some of these norms include digital communication, online privacy concerns, such social media influence, digital etiquette, remote work, information overload, evolving job market, online learning, etc. These norms reflect the challenges and opportunities brought about by the new information age, highlighting the need for continuous adaptation and responsible use of technology.